I decided that Tristan's got one more of these left in him.
He's past, dude. He's like 5 past at this point, bro. We're throwing hands.
I will cut slack because I put Requiem on there. I was trying to find an uncut gem, and I found Requiem. Okay, so I'll cut him some slack for trying to find something hidden. Right.
Well, we've had decent luck with not English shows.
Is that true though?
I don't know that that's true.
Chestnut was all right. Dark was
all timer. What do you mean it doesn't count?
I'm talking live action.
Okay. So we're at about a 1.5 out of 2.
Possibly. Yeah, so but this wasn't it, Chief.
This wasn't it. I'm not gonna lie. I won't hold you on this. It was not good.
To my Spanish speakers out there, the best way I can put it, this is Los Cosas Extraños, right?
Yeah.
This is Stranger Things Spanish edition. Because that's what it was. Like, they saw Stranger Things and were like, okay, 4 kids riding around on bikes trying to solve a supernatural mystery. Let's do it. Parents getting involved, one of them being a police officer, the other one having lost his children. We can do that. And they did it. But here's the thing. Sometimes you should just leave well enough alone. And they made 2 seasons of this. We haven't seen this. We're not covering the second season.
No,
we're not
that's
going
a guarantee. Yep.
We won't watch it even.
So quit asking.
Yeah, so quit asking. If
it even gets released, I'm going to be pissed.
It's already out.
It's already out?
That's why I said there's 2 seasons.
I didn't even see that it was out.
I know you don't really research.
Well, no, I looked and there was only 1 season when I was looking on the service.
It's coming out right now.
I see.
Well, there's only 1 season on the service. It's not a fucking HBO exclusive, my mans. This is on Spanish television.
Oh.
Told you don't do that research.
It said it was a Max original, dog.
They just be saying that shit like how Netflix be saying that with animes.
I know that.
No, you don't, because you just said it like... Alright, so I'll catch you guys next week. Eli and Tristan are going to take over the rest of this episode. Alright, let me tell you. Episode 1, I was like, this has some legs to stand on. I didn't mind. It was a little bit weird. I didn't like I started calling characters Stranger Things names.
Oh,
so
okay.
we had El Nancy and Los Jonathan.
Wow.
El Nancy, by the way, was Bea,
Bea,
right?
okay.
Okay, yeah. I can see
Los
it.
Jonathan was Javi.
Yeah.
Okay.
Possibly the worst character there.
Javi might be the worst character of all time.
He was not good.
Yeah.
He did not do anything
except for the worst fucking fake crying I've ever seen in my life, dude. The fake crying from that shit, bro, it actually genuinely pissed me off, actually.
Let me tell you who I did enjoy. Actually, you know what? There was good parts about the show. It was the adults.
True.
The dad and
Dad
Costa,
was dope.
Mm-hmm. They were good.
Amazing. If this show only covered them, it would be like a 5.
You're talking about female Hopper and fucking male Joyce.
Yeah, female Hopper and male Joyce, right? And this is going to be real funny because next week we're actually talking about Stranger Things again. So, you guys get like 3 weeks of Stranger Things in like 4 weeks.
Yeah, honestly.
It's pretty crazy.
They were good. I enjoyed the dad's acting. I thought his plotline wasn't terrible because he lost his daughter and son back to back. Like, he was going through it. Costa, I like this dude. One of my favorite scenes this entire season was the scene at the fucking fair with Costa and Sandra doing the fucking BB gun game.
Yep.
Oh,
that was
true.
genuinely a good scene.
No, I would agree, man. There were some good moments, but
her talking to her about how women get treated differently and you got to, calm down and do it yourself kind of thing and not let them mock you. Dope. Great, chemistry building scene. Only for the rest of the season just to not talk about Sandra at all. Go back to Javi. Go back to Quino. Go back to fucking the other one. That's it.
That was bad, man. That was real bad. Excuse me?
That's Wheels.
That's some just discrimination,
I did write
bro.
down. So instead of Dustin having his fucked up teeth, they got a dude who was in a wheelchair instead.
That is true.
Because let's be honest, that dude was Dustin. Like
that is,
he was.
yeah, 100%.
He was trying to be the comic relief, yada yada yada. All right, Commander Zhao, he was a terrible villain. I didn't buy him. I wasn't scared of him.
No, not even a little bit.
The Colt's fucking dumb. I was keeping up with the plot of this show until the last episode.
I was too.
some shit happened that last episode that just threw me off. Like,
dude,
I don't know what happened.
That came out of nowhere, bro. Like, I was so
Billy
confused.
From Stranger Things season 3 showed up in Los Cosas Extraños somehow. He was ripped. He took his shirt off. He was electrocuting people in the pool. I don't know what that was.
I don't.
It just came out of nowhere.
The whole, I mean, the last 2 episodes just started kind of throwing stuff at us that they hadn't built up to or explained whatsoever.
Because they were trying to get season 2 greenlit.
Obviously, it was.
Tristan, did you watch this dubbed or subbed?
I watched it subbed.
Did you watch it subbed, Eli?
Yes, I did.
I know me and you both speak Spanish at a kindergarten level.
Yeah, that's probably about right. Yeah.
I mean,
I can say some
7
things.
years, but if we start talking to kindergartners in Spanish, they'd start smoking our ass.
Yeah, that's facts.
Yeah, I know even less than that by a long shot.
Yeah, you know about Ola, and that's about it, my guy.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
I know slightly more than that, but...
I forgot all my Spanish, man.
And then it didn't help that they were speaking the Spain Spanish, so then I was extra clueless.
Eli, is it Castilian or Castellano?
I know it is Castilian, but it could be something wrong.
It's Castilian. Because me and Eli, fun fact, personal life, had a person we were classmates with who went to Spain and came back talking like that, and we bullied the fuck out of them.
We did not. We were not bullies, but some people actually did.
That shit was hilarious. We were like, bro, stop saying that. And he would start fighting back at us. He'd be like, well, fuck you guys. I'm speaking the Queen Spanish. And we're like, what?
The motherland,
you guys are
bro.
fucking dirty fucking Mexico Spanish. And we're like, whoa. That's kind of crazy, man. But yeah, so it was hard for me to pick up some words just because of the Paraiso, all that shit.
Yeah.
But I got the gist of it without the subtitles. Even with it, it helped a good amount, you know.
Yeah, for sure. I was telling Reek yesterday when we were talking about this. For some reason, HBO Max like glitched out on my TV, and it skipped episode 2 for me. So I actually have no idea what happened, but it doesn't matter because I jumped to episode 3, and I didn't lose, I feel like, any of the plot.
Let me tell you the 3 notes I had for episode 2, just in case you want to know what you missed out. This show reeks of stealing. It doesn't allow me to get into it because of that. If this dude is a ghost, why is he still rolling around in his wheelchair? Which later he got the fuck up because he's stupid.
Yeah.
So is there a random nurse running around that wants to kill the boys and can see the ghost? That's the only thing you missed. Yeah. Was that there was a nurse who killed the gay one.
Al. He just Al.
That's what you missed in episode 2.
Oh.
That's
okay.
It. That was it.
Yeah,
she tried to kill Javi.
Didn't even notice, man. Didn't lose a step.
So, speaking of the gay member, they decided that they had to steal Stranger Things' whole flow, word for word, bar for bar, and included a gay member of the OG forecast.
Mike and Will.
Yes, and this is... Well, the difference was he didn't like Mike, because Mike is Javi in this situation.
Yeah.
He liked his bully, who called him the M word, which is the F word in English.
Yeah.
Because, for Tristan, you might not know, but the M word in Spanish is the equivalent of the F word in the subtitles. So, the guy that they were in love with... F word. What'd you say?
I said not the fuck F word.
No,
the one we cannot... Yeah, yes. The one we cannot say on air.
And he called him that and then later kissed him in the show.
Yeah,
it's kind of nuts.
It didn't bother me that he was gay. It bothered me that they didn't build any of it, and it was like the end of episode 6. Basically, we just get, they're about to kiss, and it's like, huh?
I kind of just went for it.
You know? And then in 7, it was like, okay, they kiss.
I mean, they kind of built up to it by him, like, telling him secrets about himself and stuff, and him being overly aggressive with him because he's actually closeted and things like that. Like, if you really look at it, there's little subtle hints, but I don't think they should have... Stranger Things dragged it on too long. This didn't let it go long enough.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If you're going to do that, but that's just my opinion, and my opinion is worth about 3 views. So, I will say El Vecno in season 7 was fucking dumb.
He was stupid.
In episode 7?
Came out of nowhere.
Yes. Javi being the chosen one also pissed me off when they were randomly like, reading the book, and it was like, one day he will show himself, and
God,
he will be
dude.
the one with the power of all the light. I was like, dude, that's like my most hated trope ever.
That's what's funny too, is like they did it terribly, and none of the ghosts really did anything in the show either,
except for doing the power thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's the thing. They were like, they didn't even try to figure it out half the time. They were like, oh, we can't touch anything for the most part. And they just kind of let it go overall, except for Javi a little bit. And then at the end, they were just like, oh, love makes us turn into energy and electricity. And I was like, what?
And don't forget, they killed Quino for no damn reason.
So we think.
Pretty much. No.
He's probably fucking dead.
You know, honestly,
Probably
either way,
is,
I'm gonna think that because I'm not watching any more of this. So
Exactly.
100%.
And here's the other thing. This show, by killing the main cast in the first episode, instantly became not enjoyable because you knew either they were going to do some bullshit where they come back to life or they weren't coming back at all. Right?
Yeah,
they booked themselves into a corner from the get-go.
Mm-hmm.
But at best, this is a net neutral. Right?
yeah. I mean,
because Javi's dead, but Sandra's alive.
Yeah.
That's the trade. And even then, it's probably still negative because they could have saved Sandra without Javi having to die.
Like, oh my gosh, there's so little that they did as ghosts. I mean, that they couldn't have just done while being alive. There was no reason to kill them.
The kids were irrelevant the entire season. There was just some cool scenes with Sandra being a cool big sister, and that was about it.
Yeah. The flashback scenes were cool.
That's what I'm saying. The character building in this wasn't bad. It's like they made a decent show about like family, like a family drama mystery, and they were like, "Fuck, Stranger Things is coming out. Hey guys, can we add some shit to that?" Sure. And they did it. Like that's what it seems like to me.
Yeah, pretty
Not
much.
well executed.
And I got one last note before I don't give a shit anymore about the plot of this or talking about it anymore. That end credit scene or like that last bit, that was disgusting. The old dude in the sewers creeped me the fuck out.
Yeah.
What the fuck is he doing there, and who the fuck is that?
I was confused.
Who was that? I don't know what character that was. Is that supposed to be like Zhao or something?
I think that might have been the kid that showed up in episode 7.
Billy?
Yeah, sure.
I don't give a shit about him. I didn't know who he is still.
That's what I'm saying. They didn't explain any of that.
Yeah.
Because like they made it seem like the old lady was like the big head honcho kind of thing. And we still don't even know what their whole mission was. Like, what did they need the girls for? Do they just drain the life force? Or, like, what's the deal with this? Because...
Bro, they're going to get into that in Season 2, man.
I don't know, man. I just can't wait for Season 2 when they start playing Corriendo en la Calle and they start going crazy.
Jesus. Actually, the outro song in this was actually not bad. I liked it.
No, it was a bop. I was like, this is kind of groovy. The club music they were playing?
Oh,
yeah.
Good.
Bopping, bro. That was crazy. I was like, I was doing the Orange Justice to that shit.
I do like Spanish music though.
Spanish music is good, bro.
I'm a big reggaeton guy.
I just, like the best kid character in this show was Bea, and then they jabronied her halfway through the show.
That, my guy?
I'm not. She was the best one.
What was the other girl? Wait,
Olivia?
Got confused. Yeah, I liked her better.
Olivia, the one who could see the ghosts.
Yes.
Yeah, I would agree. I would agree with Reek actually.
Well, I mean, in fairness, they kind of passed the torch because Olivia did nothing at the beginning of the show, and Bea was doing some stuff, and I was like, all right, this is cool. And
I liked her because she was about that action, boss.
Well, yeah.
True.
Then they took out Bea, and then they're like, all right, Olivia gets all the smoke now.
Actually, that was one of my least favorite scenes. Is when fucking Admiral Zhao tried to kill fucking Bea, and then she came back and she's like, yeah, he tried to kill me, but here we are now, you know.
That was Olivia.
Olivia, that's what I meant.
Yeah, but she had the book
because they
in
didn't
her
explain
pocket.
any of it, man.
Because she came back,
shot and she was just back. I was like,
yeah,
what?
she came back with the book and she was like, oh yeah, he tried to kill me, haha. I'm like, dude, really? That's your reaction to that shit?
Let's get him, guys.
Like,
yeah,
just a bullet in the book and you're good. Okay.
Yeah.
I also wasn't a fan of this, like, they were doing some weird sexual suggestive scenes at some point. Like the first scene with Javi and Bea, where she starts taking off her shirt and he's like, oh my God. And then the scene with Quino and Olivia, where she just starts changing in front of him and he keeps taking like 8 peeks at her. And I'm like, hey, yo, my guy, chill. What's up with you?
It's no better than fucking Translucent, man.
No, dude, but he didn't do. He wasn't Rocky. You know what I mean? He wasn't doing the speed bag. This show is uninspired, and I feel like it should have just been an adult mystery drama instead. And I feel like it would have been enjoyable if it was, but instead it feels like a Stranger Things ripoff.
I would agree.
100%. If they had left him alive and not made it all ghosty and all that other stuff.
Or if they just didn't have them in the show at all.
Yeah.
Again, if it was just the adults, I would have enjoyed it way more.
That's fair.
Make it a cult horror instead of a fucking supernatural horror.
Yeah.
Agreed.
For that, catch this 3 out of 10. Bitch.
I give it a 4 out of 10 because I enjoyed some parts.
I was also going to give it a 4, to be honest.
That's why I didn't give it a 2.
Wow.
Because I enjoyed some parts.
That's... Ooh. I don't blame you. There was not many saving graces in this show, man. They botched it big time.
I think you mean you botched it.
Yeah.
I botched it by picking this show for sure. Don't know. I got deceived.
No, there's no deception. You just didn't do your research. I expect more research next week, our next list. But we've gotten through your shit, so now we're getting into mine and Eli's shit.